Hello and welcome to another magnificent Thinking Tools video, just outlining just the rules of the particular items that we're dealing with here. It's Leapfrog. Excuse me. It's actually the second Leapfrog video, so if you haven't seen the Leapfrog part 1, now is a really good time just to go over and just check that out first, because this is Leapfrog part 1, or the basic tool, and it was covered in an earlier video. If you haven't seen it, check it out now, because I'm going to go straight into the more advanced, the diamond Leapfrog right now. Okay, well, the board is all set up. Here we go. And as you can see here, you can see why I've called it the diamond Leapfrog, because it forms like a bit of a diamond shape on each side. There's some things that it basically has in common with the basic and the standard Leapfrog, and that is that you just go about it the same way. You leap like that. But of course, possibly you might think twice about doing that move there and jumping in that position there, because if you do, you can't move the green at all. It's kind of stuck. So you might decide to slide as your first move. Same process as with the basic Leapfrog. You can slide, and that allows you to jump, and so on and so on and so on. It's really got a lot in common with the basic Leapfrog, except for the size of it, I suppose, because there's actually 9 of the items on each side. You can just count that out if you like. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And of course, 1, 3, 6, 8, and the 9th is the one that's actually missing there. So there's actually really only 8 items actually there, but the 9th is, the hole that exists there. Okay, so there's 8 items to get moved from each side. So there's 8 greens. In this case, they're green. There could be other colours, the versions of this. And there's 8 yellows. You've got to get the greens where the yellows are and the yellows where the greens are. So that's kind of the same sort of like basic idea as you get for the basic Leapfrog. But the process is going to be a bit more complicated, because it's got these weird corners, I suppose you'd have to say. And if you slide this up here, that jumps there, and so on. You can't really jump off the side here. You might like to eventually sort of like move things like that, and move this here and move this here, and that'd be great. So you can really jump this here. No, you can't, because there's nothing here. Okay, so you might think about some of those sort of like ideas. Look, but the basic idea of this, it's exactly the same as what you would find for the basic Leapfrog in terms of the rules. Shape of the board, yeah, there's a change there. But that's the only change that you actually get. It will take more moves to solve this than it would for the basic Leapfrog. So what I suggest you do is you try the basic Leapfrog first. And what I actually also suggest you do is you actually get as a pack, buy both. Here we go. Get both of these together so that you can actually go from one to the other. You can set this one up first, master it. But once you have mastered it, you haven't mastered this one, because this is a whole new story, okay? So buy both together. They're available as a package. Check on the website. It's available there. Website, I mentioned that, didn't I? So let's just give it to you. That's www.thinkingtools.com.au, and it's flashed up on your screen now, I'm hoping. And yeah, that's kind of it. Well, thanks for listening, and see you again next time with the next video. Thanks so much. Okay, bye.